Hello Libra, welcome. Time for your April general reading. So this is a general reading. Take what works, leave what doesn't. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. All right, so Libra, messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Libras. I can't help but feel that there's a situation, Libra, that you are ready to throw your hands up and walk away from. What that is yet to be determined. That kept coming through in your pre-shuffle, so let's see what's going on for all of our Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages for the greatest and highest good for our Libras for this month of April. Grateful, thankful for these messages. All right, so let's see what's going on. This is my Deviant Moon Tarot deck. It's the one that wanted to be used. Oop. Yeah, see, there's something a situation that you have finally thrown your hands up, walked away from, and it's one of these things that's going to pull you out of this state of feeling, I don't want to say like you lost, but I mean, something wasn't working, right? So you've been really depressed, feeling down and out. And I think whatever it is that you were working on, that you have decided that you need to just pull away from, is going to be a good move for you. So in your recent past, I see that it wasn't working. Maybe you were working with some other people. You were butting heads with a few of them. I think you saw what was really coming down the pipeline. You kept to yourself in all of this. Let me get some cards down, okay, because I feel drama. Lots of drama. I like to let the cards tell me what's going on. So we're just going to let them fall. And I take what comes down and we read what they say. All right. Interesting. You're not talking to somebody. I don't know who it is you're not talking to. A little bit of, I feel like internal anger brewing in some of you. Because I think this is, whatever it was that I was feeling you wanted to throw your hands up and walk away from. This is something you really were you were hoping was really going to work out. Here you are, Libra. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So we start out with you with this Five of Pentacles reverse. All right, something had to shift. Something had to change. So we see that. And I think you knew that something had to change. I mean, it's like you had, I get the sense of closed lips. Like there was something that you were keeping really to yourself. You were very internal recently. And you may still be very, very closed up and internal. But I see you pulling back because you see what was coming. It's like you knew what was going to hit the pipeline. I'm telling you, you knew it. And you knew it was going to be a bad scene. This could be about a relationship. This could be a past relationship with your ex. It's almost like, like the train hitting a wall. Oh my gosh. And so now the issue comes of what's sitting over your head is like you're not working. You know, this whole relationship that you thought was going to be your everything, that's also not working. So I feel like there's a lot of endings for you right now. Whoever it is that you were involved with, there's no second chances. You know, if you're not talking to them or you're being very closed down, I don't think they like it, but they're going to move on anyway. They're the King of Wands reversed. This person, they'll find someone else. And you may have been involved with somebody who was married or committed to someone, someone else. They weren't married. They had somebody else. Anyway, I think you shut down as a result of all of this. You know, because you're really upset that this didn't pan out. But I think you also realize that it's probably the best thing that could have happened to you. But now you need to start looking at that. Now, I do see you coming out in the end of April feeling pretty good. I think you have not been working and there's been something that you've been wanting to work on, an idea, a thought. Now's the time to do it. Because I feel like it's very supported by the energies that are going on right now. And that will take away a lot of anxiety when it comes to what's going on at home. Yeah, because there is this instability with, you know, your relationship, with your finances. It's almost like you've just lived through an earthquake. But this was so necessary because this shift, this earthquake, you know, even, you know, what's going on right now has helped you to figure out how you're going to move on. Because you can't give this person a second chance. That would be so bad. Put it down. End it. You know, because there's another offer coming towards you. As soon as you end this relationship and really call it done and start focusing on you, yourself, your work, because this is like, you know, why are you hanging on to all of this? It's not working. It's never going to bring you what you want. You're never going to be committed. This person, they're lazy. They're never going to work. Get rid of them. If that was up to me, I'd say get rid of them. If I was your friend, which I am, get rid of them. All right, so outcomes, you know, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. But once this is put to end and this is put to rest, your anxiety is lifted, whatever situation that's going on. I mean, I do pick up a little bit of, you know, what could be going on is somebody doesn't get what they deserve, or at least you feel like they don't get what they deserve, especially if this has to do with anything, you know, with a divorce or things of that nature. And really, the person that you are involved in right now, I mean, come on. You're going to sneak around and what, get hurt again? Yeah, there's somebody coming towards you. I think there's a few options coming towards you. So you're going to have choices coming up. You know, so I do feel like life is going to start to balance out once you start to open up. And once you close this door with whoever this person is that is really keeping you from your happiness. You know, and again, you feel like they didn't get what they deserved. Maybe you guys went to court and you didn't get as much child support or whatever. But yeah, something that you wanted surely didn't manifest. That's right. You can turn things around. You turn things around when you finally start to see things clearer. See? You start to see things a lot clearer, you know, and then you can see how you can put an end to this once and for all. Really, here's an ending. And then that gets you out of your head. And then you're in a good place. So I think April's going to be a real turning point for you. You know, yeah, money's hard. Money's tight. What am I going to do? You're going to figure it out. Believe it or not, there is something that is going to come and open the door for you. So you have to see what's not working and now start to turn it around so that things are working. But this relationship from the end, from the past, I mean, it's just like, I don't feel like there's much hope for it. You know, it's like you've tried. If you go back to it, then you're only going to be like digging your grave. You think that you're going to feel good about this? I don't think so. It's toxic, whatever this relationship is. Because they're a player. And you know that. That's why you've got to turn your back on them. So I feel like you're juggling lots of things. You're juggling an ex and you're juggling another ex. How many exes do you have? I see two people here, two different people. All right, so let's get some advice. But you know what I see? I see you making healthy choices. You know, so if you start making healthy choices and get out of your head, because I think you got to get out of your head, you know, things are really unstable right now. It's unstable for all of us. Okay, and it's going to be hard to get things off the ground, but you will figure it out. And like I say, there's somebody who's got their eye on you. So there's a part of you that feels very hopeless because you wanted this to work out. Why did you want it to work out? This person was no good for you. You know, they were probably married. They were committed in other ways. You know, and you didn't see, you know, like this was it. This was the person. They were going to make you so happy, but instead they weakened you. And out comes that Two of Pentacles. Again, quit sneaking around. Okay, you know what your future, what you want for your future. So it's time for you to get things back in balance. You do have options, even though you think you don't. But I think you have a direction that you see that you want to go in. And I think you're going to figure out how to do that. In the meantime, you're avoiding someone. There's somebody you are avoiding. Somebody that I feel like this has to come to an end. And it could be this person here. You're avoiding them. You're not talking to them. You know, because you're afraid of what you're going to have to say. Because how much longer are you going to keep this charade up with this person? You know? So by the end of April, I think everything turns. I think you finally, you know, put all of this down and end this. This cycle you have going on right now, you have an 8 of Swords, you have a 7 of Swords, you have a 10 of Swords. Put it down. Get out of your head. Close this door and move on. Because, you know, I think I get the pity pot. Once you get out of your pity pot and you get over all of this, things start to turn around and your life starts to stabilize. It really does. So for a few of you, I keep getting the Strength card reversed. So I can't help but feel that maybe some of you might be a little under the weather. It is allergy seasons. If this is something from your past, something recurring might be coming up. So just be aware of that on a physical level. Why don't you look at, here's this King of Wands. They're so charming, aren't they? And you don't want to live and walk away from them. You know, if you stick with this person, you know how it's going to go down. You're going to end up feeling trapped, hurt. You're going to find that you have to sneak around and away from this person. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? See, this is where I think you need to throw up your hands and be done with them. Because I don't think there's a positive outcome with this person. You know, and you turn your back on them. You're like, I'm not going to give you another chance. And I think that's the person you're avoiding. Because, you know, there's just like no glue here. I love to use that term. You know, Temperance reversed with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And then there's the Nine of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed. And then conflict. You're going to end up always feeling bad. You're going to fight. This is, you know... And the saga continues. You're always going to fight. See, and somebody's not letting this be over. Okay, so you need to make this over. It's over. If this relationship and, you know, you didn't get what you wanted and somebody didn't get what they deserved, all right, that's how it panned out. Move on. Get out of your head. Quit hanging on to something that you can't change anyway, because there's a whole life waiting for you. You're a queen over here feeling good, and this king shows up. King of Wands upright. You know, I think there's somebody else out there who's a much better match for you. Once you get grounded. Yep, once you feel grounded. See, this person, there's somebody else on the horizon. Somebody who's had their eye on you. And you might meet them at the end of this month. You know, it's been really hard because we have to do all the social distancing. But I think this one has the potential. Yeah. It has the potential. So, when you hear from this person, you know, this King of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles, who's this person who, you know, doesn't offer anything to your life. When they come back wanting another chance, what are you going to do? Libra, that's your question. What are you going to do? Are you going to go back to them knowing that, oh, there's still a little bit of love? Or you're going to maintain your status as an independent person so that you go and you come out at the end of this month feeling like a queen again. You know, this is very depressing, this 5. This has got to change. The number 5 is about changes, you know, so change this. Because I feel like you're stuck in a cycle that no longer serves you. And there's something else that you have, you know, stirring in your own pot, that if you ride with it and focus on that, you should be really good. Yeah, you have the ability to manifest exactly what you want now. And honestly, this next person, Libra, I'm telling you, they could really be it. They could really be the one. So, yeah. Get rid of the crap and hold out. Put your bar, hold it high, keep your bar high. You know, you don't have to settle for anybody who's not going to be good to you. All right? So that's what I've got for you, Libra. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works and leave what does not. All right, I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.